Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 3 as Italy. Let us continue on for last off. So we've canceled all of our trade routes. It's now time for us to... I mean, everyone's got shortages. Look, we'll worry about that very, very soon, okay? So we need lead, explosives, dye, tools, and steel. Those are very, very important. Let's import... As you can see, prices just fucking skyrocketed. We'll import lead. Let's mostly trade with... Well, again, it's an import shortage. Import's very important. Because that's just basically saying we just don't have enough of it. It's not that it's expensive. It's that we just don't have enough in the economy. Okay, so let us trade. First and foremost, with people that we don't trade with France. And does that solve this? Well, let's trade with everybody first. Trade with France with you. Let's not trade with the Austrians yet. Dye, we can import that from... First, import from France. And then we'll import next from Portugal. Tools. We need that. I mean, we can get a shit ton from France. 52,000 pounds from tariffs on that one. Excellent. And then steel. Let's import again from France. And how does that affect the economy? And give it a few days here. Okay, I think things are being accepted. We're still having a shortage of lead. We'll get it first from Britain and then from Switzerland. Steel, we're still having an issue with. Let's trade with Austria and Switzerland. Tools, we'll import you. I mean, we get a ton from Britain. We have a lot of convoys, so I mean, we might as well be using them. And explosives. First from Austria. Even though, again, Austria will eventually be an enemy of ours. For now, this is okay. Tools, wood, fabric, paper. Well, fertilizer... I mean, how much money do we make off of this? 1.2k... 1.2k. Hardwood will trade again with France and Britain. And fish. I don't like. Who do we trade this to? I guess we can trade it to Zulu. Sure, why not? Give them some fish. For negative 80,000. Because we're spending a ton of money in subsidies. Because people have shortages. What are they actually having shortages in? You need tools. We don't have enough tools in the country. Well, for one, we need to start building tools. Tools are built from tooling workshops. Okay, understandable. Tooling workshops. We do have them, right? Because again, this also... There it is. Tooling workshops. Got some level 4s. So I think we want to build some of you guys. Yeah, so build some tooling workshops. I know we also need some steel. Well, we also need coal. Is there anywhere else that we can actually build coal? We have a coal mine here. We have a coal mine in Piedmont. And we have a coal mine in Sardinia. Let's upgrade coal here. Coal is very important, so I think getting those coal mines to max level early on will be nice. What else are we also missing? Wood and fabric. Logging camps. Because we're missing wood, not hardwood. And then, so you produce wood, right? 40 less. Because right now you're making 120. I'm going to throw you guys to the top of the list as well. Get you up to where you can be. Fabric. We're number 4 producer. And it's fabric. Fabric's made in the urban section. Paper mills. Again, I wish that you were in goddamn alphabetical order. Furniture, glasswork, paper mills. We can actually upgrade you to being paper bleaching, so we'll do that. Where is fabric? Textile. You use fabric. Okay. So I think fabric must then be a basic good. Dye plantations. I mean, getting a plantation actually in Kenya would probably be a good idea, so let's upgrade you. Coal mine, lead mine, sulfur mine. Lead mine, you're on the best you can be. Cotton. Cotton makes fabric. Okay. Let's upgrade that in. But can I build it in Apuela? Because it has an agriculture bonus. Is cotton agriculture? I would think the answer would be no. Let's build some Amelia. Build it up north. We actually got a lot of unemployed people there, so that might be beneficial. We're trying to build 165 buildings right now, which I will admit is quite a lot. So, I mean, while we're building everything, we should be importing it. We want to drive the price down as much as we can. I think right now just trade with basically everybody. Tools, wood, and again, until we can produce it ourselves. Import it from France. We'll get a lot of it from them. Import it from the Qing as well. Because again, what we're trying to do, until we can build up our domestic industry, until that's all built up, we've got to import it. Import it from the Qing, import it from France, because that's causing convoys, and import it from Morocco. Expensive military goods right now is a men of war and the Italian, men of war and artillery. Are you still expensive? I mean, the price is going down. We're spending so much money in subsidies. Can't import it with the Dutch. How much would the Dutch reduce the price by? Actually, by quite a bit. So maybe we want to trade more like Northern Europe. We can actually incorporate a state. Oh, you're not incorporated? No. You are being incorporated. It'll be done in 9 months. Okay. When we go to declare interest, let's take an interest out of Ethiopia for now. Let's put it in like the Benelux. Because if we have an interest there, we can maybe trade with the Dutch. Could be quite nice. We love the Dutch, potentially. Unproductive trade routes now with the Qing. But they're still expensive, right? Fabric's expensive. And we don't have taxation capacity in Piedmont yet. Are you guys dealing with any shortages? The answer right now seems to be no. Overview. Subsidies. Who are we actually mostly subsidizing? Urban centers. We're spending 60,000 pounds on subsidizing urban centers? What the fuck? Urban centers. What are we paying for? Input goods subsidies required. If we just cancel the subsidies, we'll be pretty happy with that. We do have a native uprising. Cash reserves. What are you spending so much money on? Okay, so you make services, which actually are fairly cheap. Number 374, process. Throughput at 4%. Is it because services are so cheap that, I guess services are just cheap. And that's why, well, is that why? Like, you're losing money. I understand that. You're losing productivity. It's because some of this stuff is very I mean, coal is expensive. And you know what? I'll give you that. We're the #6 producer of coal. So I think for right now, let's import a little bit of coal. And eventually these will become unproductive, but I'm kind of okay with that. We can support more declared interest. Absolutely. Where do you want to go for declared interest? I mean, we could do, like, North Africa, but I don't think that really makes a ton of sense. Remember declared interest here, but we have a colony. But I don't think it's big enough for us to have a permanent interest in the area. So, I mean, where do I put you? We could put you in India. India could be interesting. Just so we can maybe trade with some of the... I mean, they're all in the British market, so actually I don't think that does anything for us. Because again, you are in the British market. Yes. So actually, no, this doesn't do anything. We can trade maybe with, like, Persia. You know what? Let's get, like, a... this isn't really the mid... I mean, Persia's the Middle East. We'll trade with these guys here. Unproductive trade routes, hardwood, the British market. Let's not worry about that too much. And we have a crisis going on. We need to send some troops down here to handle that situation. We probably won't need to send too many. Yeah, let's just send you over to the Kenyan front. You'll be there in about 2 months. Nobody's swayed by us. We don't even have an alliance, right? Like, we have nobody that... Trade agreement... You eliminate tariffs and bureaucracy on trade routes. Thing is, like, I kind of want tariffs. Because I make good... I'm pretty sure I make good money off tariffs, do I not? Wait, actually, do I? Because we have free trade. Do I make tariffs off anything? No, we have no tariffs for any goods. So we don't tariff anything. So if that's the case, then I probably do want more trade agreements. Because the more trade agreements we have, the more we can trade. And if we have free trade, we don't tax anything going in or out of the country. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Like, I'm not reading this wrong. Mostly, we're trading a lot with Britain. They're close to saying yes. We want to go to trade. 82% here. So we're trading a little bit with the Swiss. We're trading a lot with France. Trade revenue after tariffs. Well, how much are we're spending 2,000 in tariffs. I'm assuming that's going to the British. Trade value after tariffs 2.4. Trade value after tariffs 424. We're trading a little bit with Prussia. We're not really trading with the Russians at all. I mean, getting a trade agreement with Switzerland would probably actually make sense. Like, we're not trading with the United States at all. Hey, Switzerland. You would not say yes. But you know what? If we propose a trade agreement with you, we give you an obligation. So we now have trade agreements to Austria, France, and Britain. And honestly, that sounds pretty good to me. Market access in Umbria and Savoy. It's a little bit low. So we can build one railroad in Savoy. And then we can build another one. What are you missing? Glass. We're number 9 producer. And we'll import that from Austria. Because again, we shouldn't be having any tariffs, right? Yes, there are no tariffs. So trade with France and the Austrians there. And Umbria will upgrade yours by, let's just say, let's give you 3 points. Should be good enough. Okay, my units have not arrived quite yet. They'll be there in 14 days. This crisis is not going to break out before that. Right? I mean, how many days? Yeah, we now have 20. We are now at 20 stack. And they've immediately capitulated. We have now successfully annexed all of the Kenyan territory. Lovely. So you'll be done in 229 days. Let us establish more colonial possessions over here. Fantastic. And honestly, I feel like we're doing pretty well when it comes to the colonialization game. The gray days. Better road networks have led to an increase in Tuscany's traffic. You're driving a car in 1860? My God. An increase in pollution. So the Catholic Church likes us more. Decrease pollution level in Tuscany by 50-50. It's going to cost us a fucking stupid amount of money. Absolutely not. Who cares about pollution? It's 1860. Pollute away, my friends. Pollute away. Okay, so market access will eventually go well. Kenya is in turmoil. Health taxes. 18,000. Taken from the tax funds. And this is for private health insurance, right? Do I need any of this? I mean, it gives us an enactment chance. But I mean, gets government subsidies while private health insurance is being enacted. 18,000. You know what? Nah, we don't need that. 33% sounds pretty good to me. Diplomatic lens. Decrease. I think we might want to violently do some suppression in Kenya. They can have fun with that. And how's infrastructure here? 209 out of 224. I don't know if you guys actually need your Italian Rift Valley. Negative 6%, negative 18%. We'll build that up. Yeah, we could colonize down here, but I don't think that's what I want to do. Yeah, build some mines in Africa. Postal savings. Again, it doesn't really make a big difference to us. You don't even pay any taxes. Actually, no. You don't have any expenses. We just make money off of Provence. Well, I'm happy with that. Consumption tax, you don't need to worry about any of you. Turmoil in Kenya, who cares? They'll figure it out. Umbroy and Savoy. You both already have the road maintenance, right? I think we can cancel it in these two states. I cannot cancel it in those two states. We still need it for now. Agricultural throughput plus 20%. I mean, we already have a bonus here, right? So it makes sense to kind of double down on that. Ranches and plantations. How much does it cost? It's 75 each. We're getting an enactment time bonus because of our bonus authority. We're losing money because we don't have enough bureaucracy. And influence, okay, having more influence. Have it.